Hey, it's Dan with Green Machine Outdoors. Thanks for stopping back into the channel. We spent a lot of time on the water today, and while we don't have a lot to show for it, we got a couple good ones that you're not going to want to miss right after this. Dude, wait, where's the music? Oh, here it is.
It took me about a year to build up to 1,000 subscribers, and at that point I was eligible to start making money.
We just got a big hit on this rod over here. We're dragging it. This is on a gizzard shad head, killing some drag. I was just catching up on some Catfish Dave, and pretty cool video called Catfish Money. So let's see what we got over here. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I just started this trip out, but I've been on the water all morning. I could not catch a darn thing this morning, not even bait. It was kind of ridiculous. This has got to be a nice big fish. It's bending that rod over, pulling some drag. You know what I caught this on. This is Jimmy's Santee Drifters dragon weights. I'm testing out the 6 ounces. It's kind of interesting. The tide is incoming, but we had a lot of rain recently, so that's kind of balancing out the tide. It's just basically slack. Like I was saying, I've been out all morning. Couldn't even catch bait this morning. Went to all my usual spots, put 10 miles on the kayak. Was out for 5 hours, killed all my batteries, didn't catch a single thing. I had some frozen gizzard shad. Eventually I decided to put that out and hung up 2 rods and just said, you know what, it's time to go in. At one point I had my gill net out and it got caught on something, got sucked under, and I thought I had lost it forever. And then about 20 minutes later I'm dragging along and just get snagged on something, and it's my gill net. So that's the first time I've actually lost one and recovered it, which is kind of cool, but there was nothing noteworthy to film this morning. Man, this fish is fighting good. It's a good thing I decided to come back out. I was about to call it a day. I thought I was gonna get double skunked on the day. Usually you don't get skunked on bait. Man, this fish is tough. That's a good one. I had him up to about, I'm in 25 foot of water now. I had him about halfway up the water column. Then he took right back off to the bottom. But I was joking with one of my buddies and I said, you know what? I could have saved myself a lot of time if I just drove to the river this morning, took 2 10-ounce egg sinkers, threw them in the water, ate a sandwich, and drove home and got back in bed. That would have been more productive of a morning. But I had a friend out in a boat, Adam. I'll link his YouTube channel in the description box down below. But he was out on the water at the same time in his boat, and he caught a couple nice flatheads, but I think his morning died off pretty quick. We're about to get a look at this fish here. Hopefully you can see him. There's no glare on there. Oh yeah, that's a nice big really big catfish. All right, now we're talking. I'm gonna go ahead and set you down for a minute, get these rods cleared up, get him on the other side of the boat, and make sure I don't mess up this landing. All right, we're back. Time to bring this fish in the boat. I think he's sufficiently tired. probably a heavy one. Oh man, he barely had that hook. Check this thing out. Oh yeah. Nice fish. Alright, let's take a look at how this fish is hooked. I don't know if you can see that or not. That was just barely in the corner of his mouth there. That's how easy it came out. Alright, you ready to see this thing? Do me a favor. Thumbs up. This is a hog. You gotta give us a thumbs up for that. We worked all day to give you something to watch here. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell if you want to keep seeing these things coming in the kayak. Here we go. All right, we got a 44¼ inch big old blue cat, and he was hungry. He wasn't eating this morning. He was waiting until this afternoon. Look at that thing. That's a nice fish. All right, let's get him back in the water so we can come catch him again another time when he's 47 inches. All right. We'll wait till he's good and ready. There he goes. And we're just about up on shore. He's taking us probably 1/10 of a mile downriver. I'm gonna go reset, start dragging a little bit more. Probably can't see it, but there's a pit right over here. I want to drift right in front of that thing. So see you in a minute. What a nice, pretty backdrop that is. No lighting necessary. We'll just let the good old James River be our backdrop. That is nice. And for a windy and rough morning on the water, it is just calm as can be out here tonight. All right, so there's a medium-sized fish. That'll be a good one. I'll get my glove on, get him in the boat. Okay, time to land this fish. This is another dragging rod. I like to think of dragging as lazy man suspend drifting. You don't have to worry about your depth. You just kind of leave enough line out there and let it float along behind you. It'll follow the contour of the bottom and do all the thinking for you. That way your bait's always in that critical strike zone range, ready for a fish. That's a 28¾ inch little blue cat. He's gonna be one of our future monsters of the James River. Let's get him out of here. See you, dude. Go back home. After spending 5 hours on the water this morning and getting skunked, it was really hard to motivate myself to get back out here in the afternoon, but I sure am glad I did. I hope you liked those couple of fish we caught. If you did, give us a thumbs up, especially that big old hog. He was a good one. Big old goober. We like catching those and we do it a lot. So subscribe to that channel, hit the notification bell, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.